let's roll into some Knicks basketball, man. The New York Knicks have been absolutely rolling the past couple of games, 3 out of 4 wins. And Julius Randle, we talked about it in the first block. We have no idea what's gotten into him, but he's been playing at a high level. Novak, what are your thoughts? First time that the Knicks have a winning record since you was launching up threes over here in the Garden. So I know you want to rub that in as well.
Hey, look, I was the one saying, are you kidding me, Knicks front office? You're trading me. There's just no chance the Knicks aren't going to be good until Julius Randle gets $63 million and all of this is the new Giannis Antetokounmpo. So don't say I didn't say it, all right? But to be honest, Julius Randle is playing his butt off. R.J. Barrett has been hot and cold, but he is certainly playing well as of late. You have to give Coach Tom Thibodeau a ton of credit. Putting a group together that hasn't necessarily played together that much as young, it is a tough thing to do. And Julius Randle has responded. He did get a big contract, 3 years, $63 million. This guy's making $21 million a year, and he's absolutely playing up to it. And there are guys around him that have stepped up. Emmanuel quickly had a good game last night. Julius Randle with 28 points last night. And like you said, 4 wins, 3 losses. It doesn't sound like, oh, they're all-stars, they're going to win the championship. But this is progress. This is in the right direction. And I do think Knicks fans have a lot to be excited about because there has been consistency right now.
So I looked into it, Novi, and in their last 4 victories, they've out-rebounded their opponents. And I know that the NBA game is different in that sometimes stats like that don't necessarily correlate to victories. But in this instance, to me, it just looks like this team has a system and is playing hard. What's been the biggest difference that you've noticed under Tibbs?
No, you're right. And there is going to be accountability and consistency with Coach Tibbs. He just doesn't put up with it. He'll sit any guy, whether it's your top guy or your bottom guy. He will hold guys accountable. But, Monica, like you're saying, the Knicks, they are winning quality games. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks by 20 points. They beat Indiana, who was a playoff team. They beat Philly, who was a playoff team. And then last night, tough game, but in the end, they closed it out, and they beat Atlanta by 5 points. So it's not like the Knicks are having some soft schedule. I think they've had 5 of their first 7 games on the road. Coach Tibbs has said it's been great for the team to experience a little bit of team bonding. You're seeing some coming together as a group. And to be honest, if you can get 4-3 in these first 7 games, knowing that the scheduling was really tough on you, I think you'll absolutely take it. And so Coach Tibbs' culture, it's still young. He's still teaching these guys. But I honestly think his toughness and his mentality is rubbing off on these guys. And when the lights come on, they are coming to play. And that's all you can ask.
Randle said that they go into games feeling like they could win, and they've been doing that a lot lately. Let's go back to your home state of Wisconsin. I know we didn't get to talk about it last time you were here, but once the Milwaukee Bucks were free from the shackles of this new Knicks defense, they landed 28 three-pointers, a record. You were there. You got to check it all out. What was that like? Talk to me about your Milwaukee Bucks setting that NBA record.
Hey, don't try to cut my Bucks short. It was 29 three-pointers, not 28. They made 29 threes when the previous record was 27 made threes by the Houston Rockets last season. But the previous franchise record for the Bucks was 22 made threes. So the Bucks blew it away by like 25%, made 29 threes. But really, if you look at this season so far, they are shooting the lights out. They made 29 threes. They had a game where they made 22 threes. They had a game where they made 20. So it not only seems like the NBA and the game of basketball is in a different place with three-point shooting. The Houston Rockets, led by Mike D'Antoni, kind of seemed to be that team that was getting up the highest volume. Golden State, for many years, was the team that led the way by showing you can actually win by shooting three-pointers. It was no longer considered a shot that you were settling for. It used to be throw the ball inside, let the big fellas work. And if you get a three, that's fine. Golden State proved you can actually win shooting threes. And now, to be honest, the Milwaukee Bucks, after that 29 three-pointers made, NBA record, I really do think they are the team right now that is shooting the three ball the most consistently and have the most weapons. It was a game against Miami where they won by 47, made 29 threes, and 12 of the 13 guys all made a three. The only guy that didn't make a three, my guy, President Antetokounmpo.